Hello everybody and welcome back to Better Minecraft. Now, I'm in an area that none of you are going to recognize. I built this up over the little vacation I took for the holidays. I kind of worked on this touch and go, worked on a few other things too, but this is the main structure I've been working on. But I do have a few clips for you guys. I did record my building process. There is literally no audio behind it. I turned off my microphone for it so I could just have stuff playing in the background in case family walked in or anything else like that. So I'm going to quickly stop talking and just show you guys what I was building. Okay, and coming back in. Now, I haven't done any of the detail bits around this. All of this. Now, I did have some inspiration for this. I started looking at like medieval forts and stuff like that, and I really love how this building came out. I love the darker contrast with the lighter blocks. I actually like it more than the block palette I have right now, but there's no way I'm going back and changing all of those buildings. So the fort is going to be a little bit different, although this does give you a little bit of a taste of what Season 2 is going to be. I know, Season 2 is already in the works. I'm working on finalizing all the tweaks and stuff I want to make to the Better Minecraft pack, but it is going to be Better Minecraft Season 2. I want to have trial chambers and stuff like that. I'm just working on finalizing everything for it and finishing up this. Now I have developed a small little shulker monster. I even have another shulker box in my inventory. But most of this video is just going to be a speed build, sadly, because I've spent most of my time building up all of this. Both these towers are slightly different than the other ones because they're stone brick instead of the cobblestone that I've used on everything else. I wanted more of a stone brick feel on all these buildings. I originally had like some of this heavy stone that's over here. I'll probably show it in the clip, but I originally had this stone over here. But I decided to just go with this block instead. I honestly think it looks a little bit better. I could be wrong. I don't know if I want to bring the spruce stairs down here and just have all of this blend together. I can't tell if I like the stone more or the spruce more. But this is meant to be like a little bit of a smithery. And this is the main like barracks building. And then there's even a little bit of a stables over here. And then of course the guard towers. I do have like an idea for some more like kind of bunk buildings that are going to go out around here. So if next time I log on and you guys see a few more random buildings over here, that is why. I think I have plans to put one about in here and then another one back along here just to try and enclose this fort area a little bit more by throwing more buildings out here. Because I don't want to put a wall around this, but I do want to use like the foliage trick I have in other areas that I use as fences, like through here, where I use foliage for fences instead and it just looks better. I'm going to use this same idea over there, just so it doesn't feel as claustrophobic. Not to mention, I still got to go in, I've got to like close this off, because I don't want this death pit. I have no problem with this one existing. This one I'm probably going to customize and either that or I may just cover this one up. But this one for sure is getting covered up. I've got to get down there and get the fox, the sheep. There is a little, yep, there he is. Little dragon dude also needs to come out from down there. And I think this is a good opportunity for me to show off the other thing I worked on in between episodes, which was over here. I did finally convert this. I've got to wait for the rice to grow up. That means I've got to actually spend some time over here, which in between episodes I plan on it. But I did end up filling this in with water. There's actually mud underneath this. I tried like soul soil and stuff like that. You know, the whole decorative bit I used over here with the soul soil where it looks kind of like mud. I wanted to do that same thing, but the rice does not grow on soul soil. So sadly, I did have to go with mud, which does end up drying out and cracking for some reason. I don't know why, but it grows on the cracked mud just as well. See, that thing's underwater and yet it's dry. I don't know how that works. But this is eventually going to be filled up with rice. And I think for the next episode, what I'm going to prep to get done... Oh gosh, I really love how that looks up on the hill. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. I love that you can barely see the little towers peeking up over the building. Oh, I can't wait till I get some greenery up on that building. Oh, I'm gonna love that. But of course, I'm gonna be working more on this project in between episodes. The other project I'm gonna be doing in the next episode is going to be this little area. I did want some smaller, like elevated fishing huts over here, like on stilts, kind of. And I wanted those focused over here. Kind of just a small group of people living just outside the wall. And then, of course, in that same episode, I'm going to be... Essentially, the next few episodes are going to be me revolving around the things outside the wall as I get ready to wrap up the project. So... Hi, buddy. We're going to be working on this farm area as well. This area is going to have to be focused on. I think I'm going to turn this into another crop field and just some trees and stuff growing up around all of this. And have a path going along the back of this, going up here and going to this actual fortress over here. I need to get the road figured out for over there. I need to move these guys into that now because I specifically built up a stables for the bone horses. Because I wanted a place for them to go. I don't want them to just sit there. So I do want a stables, and I think I'm going to copy this kind of same style to the inside of the building too. So 2 of the horses are going to go here, and the other 2 are going to go over here. Because I'm actually going to kind of bury this one. But right here in this little opening, I'm going to put in another stables. So that's probably going to happen in between episodes as well. And with all these projects happening in between episodes, I can turn my focus back to the fantasy series. Because, as you may have noticed, the fantasy series is taking a really big, like, back burner type of thing right now. Because I am so focused on finishing up this series so I can get started on the next season that I am excited for. But, yeah, I'm just doing a whole lot of projects in between episodes to try my hardest to finish up this season. I'm also going to, in between episodes, finish up the road going to this building, kind of connect roads, finish roads out, work on texturing, removing crabs from areas they're not supposed to be in. Because there's some crabs in weird areas. Hi. I need to move you back to the water. But I'm also going to be working on texturing the wall in between episodes. Just like texturing with the stuff over there, I want to focus my next few episodes out here. I think this series is not going to go over 100 episodes. That I can guarantee you. I wanted to stop around episode 80, but I don't think that's going to happen. Purely for the fact of how slow I take everything personally. But I am excited to get to the next season. So I am going to be trying to wrap this up as quickly as possible. But I don't want to do this project like a disservice by not completely finishing everything. So, with all that said and done, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you've had a happy holiday. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!